Hi everybody, I'm Shamus.
I'm Josh.
I'm Rutskarn.
And I'm Chris, and we are now in Snowland.
Yeah, okay, so who wants to
I want to point out that this big evil staff here that this guy had is now floating in the air.
Huh. You loaded this game, is that correct?
Yeah, that happened.
So it saved the improperly placed item. It preserved its incorrect placement.
Or it just spawned it improperly.
Wouldn't it be great if just once video game developers placed one of those swingy things, so that instead of being perfectly positioned to swing you onto the ledge, it actually overshot you every single time? And you're like, well, why is it that when I swing on this thing I fall off the ledge? And they're like, well, why are you swinging on that thing? You're clearly gonna fly off the ledge!
Look at me getting lost in the past. Hey man, you're kind of twisty.
You joke, but I wouldn't put it past this game.
It's like a Kojima thing to do.
So we've done the jungle, the green level.
It's this way.
I guess the industrial thing counts as the lava level, and now we've got the snow level. What's left here in our video game motif?
Well, no, we did the water level too, because we fought the water god and we were in the log jam and.
Oh yeah.
So this is air clearly.
Okay, listen guys, I need to get immersed in the Marlow Briggs experience. It's all well and good, you know, this snow-related gameplay, but I am really behind on the gripping narrative here. Can somebody please bring me up to speed on all of the twists and turns in this classic tale?
Oh man, this is some Game of Thrones shit going on here. This is gonna... Let me pull up the wiki. Okay, what you've missed is... Marlow Briggs stabbed 300 men to death. Okay, got that?
Yeah.
And that's it.
The sorcerer is onto the murderess.
Wait, go back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Okay, I forgot the part where he pushed a block. There was a heavy thing that needed to be over there, and he totally pushed it over there. I mean, even though it was like way heavy, he just totally pushed it.
Okay.
Supposed to be doing here.
It involves a human heart.
He's still kidnapped?
You were so close.
His girlfriend is still very much kidnapped, and since when you boot up the game, it shows her tied up and about to be sacrificed, I'm just, you know, I'm just gonna like put on my Sherlock hat and just think, I'll bet we're gonna see her at the very end of the game.
I'll bet this is heavy, so I just need to get rid of it, and then suddenly it'll suck me back up.
Yes, it will definitely suck. Oh wait, it already sucks. Like, I was kidding around earlier, but I actually can't think of anything of substance that we missed last couple weeks.
We murdered the god of water.
Oh yeah, I mean, is that really substance?
Okay, so like, when you tell me things that happened, it's mundane horseshit that like is totally unsurprising mixed in with one thing that just comes out of nowhere and makes no sense even having watched or been brought to speed on everything else.
So well, you missed the water god.
Water god kind of looked like Octopus Cthulhu.
Okay, so there was the water god. Did you also miss the fact that Catwoman is now kind of on our side?
Who's Catwoman?
Yeah, there was that.
The girl who stabbed you with a spear.
Oh,
he was the one who came up with the name Catwoman.
Wait,
the person who murdered us is on our team.
Did you just turn a crank to move 30 tons of stone?
Yep.
It's on rollers.
Okay. Okay. No further objections, it's on rollers.
Plus, you're really strong.
You know, it's a pulley system, so it's like, the more pulleys you add, the less effort it takes, and there's just like 300 million pulleys.
Problem.
Right, because that's how that works.
Warrior cannot be stopped.
Let's try out that water stuff. That's...
Guys, I'm having some really nasty flashbacks to the Ariad Plateau here.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Clearly you haven't wasted enough of your life playing hard-ass Diablo 2 expansion level.
Yeah. But
Well,
on the
I
other
thought I was
hand,
gonna kill him.
this is like the Ariat Plateau, except nobody drops anything cool ever. Well, then I guess it's exactly like the Ariat Plateau.
Basically, Chris, the game devs were like, alright, so we've built an empire on our system that allows players to easily and conveniently play our game. Multiplayer is a co-op experience with complete strangers. What could we do to punish this as much as possible? Could we just create a level that gets the absolute worst out of randoms working together in teams with text chat?
I'll bet this guy isn't gonna pop out with his real, actual, normal scythe and attack me at any point.
Okay, I think calling that a real, actual, normal scythe is actually a huge exaggeration. That's not an actual scythe. That is a costume scythe.
Well, it's more of a scythe than this thing.
Well, yes, but by the standards of a toaster oven is more of a toaster than a car.
His scythe is so realistic, I'm willing to call it a scythe and not a scythe, like what Marlow Briggs has.
I'd agree with that. If a weapon
controls are getting kind of janky at this point in the game.
If a scythe is used exclusively to decapitate people and harm human beings, it's a scythe. That looks more like it's actually for reaping
hold A.
crops.
Is that how it's been working the whole time?
I like how it's.
I'm really glad we got together to have this commentary. This is some really incisive commentary we've got going on this show here.
Did you see that?
Yeah!
Do you remember how many times Josh... Oh my goodness. Do you remember how many times Josh got stuck on a rope and he couldn't get off of it and we spent like 5 minutes? It just now finally gave us the tutorial for that, like here in the last act of the game.
Yeah!
Also collect all the orbs. Oh, so we're playing the snowboarding
Collect all the
game.
orbs.
How the fuck is he sliding left to right? How is he steering? He's not even like doing anything.
Marlow Briggs and Tommy Hilfiger present 1080
Fuck your
snowboarding.
rocks! Yeah!
I'm starting to suspect the game developers have never been sliding down a mountainside on their butts at high speed while collecting orbs before.
What makes you think that?
Oh, now we don't even have the snow.
See,
this is fantastic.
See, now it's we're going uphill in dirt. So now,
we're not quite going uphill.
Now, don't you feel like an ass for complaining about the earlier stuff when it was downhill in snow?
You know what? You're right.
Not awesome. If the sacred warrior continues to share.
Oh, I disagree there, Marlow Briggs. There is no other way to describe that other than awesome.
Quick! Jump really weirdly around like craziness. Crap, while I'm on these, I can't smush them.
I actually think it would have been cool if your player character had been the ones. Like, I can't really hear the audio. Was it the mask or the whatever that was saying that it was awesome? And you were saying
no, Marlow Briggs said
Marlow
not
Briggs.
awesome.
Right.
And I was disagreeing. That was clearly there is no other way.
He said
to
it was
describe
awesome,
that.
and then he fell, and then it wasn't awesome.
Oh,
He's got
okay,
double
that is what
standard on
happened.
these things.
I see. I see. So falling is awesome, but falling isn't.
What? Random Incan, like,
this is some deep shit.
structures that are just hanging out here with, like,
Functional water wheels
and shit.
Functional water wheels that
nothing over
have
there.
no wheels in them, so there's nothing to turn them. Because they're all spoke and no wheel.
Yeah, well, you know, it's important that they grind flour. Apparently they have shitloads
That they don't
of flour.
grow. That they don't
Yeah.
have... That they grow in the farms they don't have.
I am really thinking that the idea that this is actually secretly just a Mesopotamian place is actually starting to pan out now.
Sargon, Hammurabi, Ashurbanipal, and Gilgamesh.
I'm happy that you know all those names, but I know they're all just from that song.
Yes, they are.
What am I doing this for?
Josh is like a grandpa. Josh just, I'm happy you know that stuff, but you don't know it from the right place, so I'm gonna still poo-poo it.
Basically, Josh, there's like one guy, which is people who know about Mesopotamia. No, there's a circle, which is people know about Mesopotamia, and it's got 6 people in it. And then there's a circle within that circle, which is current and up-to-date fans of They Might Be Giants, which has about 5 people in it. That's the breakdown.
Shamus is one of them.
Yeah.
Well then.
I've been to 2 concerts in my life, and one of them was They Might Be Giants.
What was the other one? Was it Whitesnake?
10,000 Maniacs.
You know, I went to a They Might Be Giants concert, but I was going for the Jonathan Colton opener, so I'm a bad person.
That works. That's a good show. I'd go to that show.
Why won't you guys fuck off?
I don't know, Josh. Why don't they? Can you imagine what that would look like if they did? If they just like looked at you awkwardly and then shrugged and then just left? Sorry.
You know, is it fair to say that 10,000 Maniacs really does not accurately conjure up the image of what kind of music they play?
Very accurate.
It sounds like a really sort of hard-hitting indie.
Oh, come on!
Punk.
Leave me alone, you
outfit. And when I
guys!
say
I'm just
indie,
trying
I
to
don't
move
mean
this box for some reason.
They play coffee shops in the Portland area. I mean, they play like public bathroom stalls at 5 a.m. after they broke in.
Sounds like a code name for 4chan.
Yeah, I think 10,000 is underestimating its length.
Well, for the record, in case anybody asks, the concert was in 91 or 92. So...
You know, I've been to one concert. It was the Jonathan
trying to
Colton
figure
concert.
out
Is it time to admit we're
what the
really
hell
late?
that was supposed to do?
I think
that
we've
is
all been to this
look-
same stable of like 3 artists in concert.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Like,
The 3 of us have
Ow.
seen 3.
What am I supposed
like,
to lure them into?
3 artists in concert. I don't know, maybe Chris has seen more than They Might Be Giants in concert.
I saw Weird Al once.
ooh, now I'm jelly. Hey, his 7 or 8 videos in 7 or 8 days was gold. That, like, I nearly blogged about it, but I didn't know what to say about it except, wow, it's really awesome that he did this, and it's a real pain in the ass to link his stuff because every video was on a different video sharing site. By the way, what are we doing here? Is this a video game that we're playing? What is
No,
this?
don't bring it back to the video games.
What's happening here? Josh, have you beaten the
I
game
don't
yet?
know. I think there's still a necromancer hanging around.
No, you gotta turn.
There's a,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
there-
that.
There's necromancers keep coming. Is there a hive, a necromancer hive you have to destroy? Where they're just
Oh,
spawning,
I see. So this is gonna be.
where they mate and hatch new necromancers.
No. Damn it. These controls are not fantastic, by the way.
Ooh,
Don't say.
in the sky, keep on turning.
I was gonna do a Gears of War joke, but then I thought, my heart's not in it.
No, what the god damn it! The worst part about this is you can't just like pull this one way. You have to like go around in a circle with it. Oh, wait, that's not even the right one. No, fuck. look at that
You
little
know
guy
what
down
you're
there.
doing.
What are you actually trying to do?
He's trying to get the blue
You see
thing
that
on the
thing
thing
in the
really far away.
distance? All right.
looks like
That-
one of
there
those-
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh,
looks
now
like one of
they
those
open the
office
like
toys.
the evil black shield to ruin everything.
This looks like one of those office toys with those like ink blobs suspended underwater or something. Like running down tracks.
Oh, I like that you fought mooks when you got here, and then it spawned mooks while you were solving the puzzle, and then your reward for solving the puzzle is mooks.
Yep.
Well, at least they switched from human mooks, so, you know, now we can invent our own reasons why the fuck they keep throwing themselves at you.
Is there a name for that mechanic or trope? I mean, I'm sure there is. I'm sure someone on TV Tropes has written it down 30 million times, but, like, the thing where you, in a game, go and get an item or something, and then as punishment for getting the thing the game offered you, it spawns a million guys. Like,
You mean
Doom
like the
occasionally
Doom
did
effect?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doom occasionally did that, and then friggin' Serious Sam did that all the time.
Doom 3, like, really did that. If you got anything good in Doom 3, you knew you had a jump scare and a couple of monsters. Like...
Guess
Chat.
we can spend some on Shaq's Freezing Rain.
Can I just call him Jack?
You know, he was in Stargate. Well, no,
Shock.
he didn't actually show up, but... Oh god! What? Excuse me!
Stargate's
Hi,
one of
guys.
those things where... Stargate's one of those things where I missed it, and now I'm just sort of going through the rest of my life, having missed Stargate. And occasionally there will be conversations where people talk about
Oh, wait, hang
Stargate,
on.
and I just have to know in my heart of hearts, I can't go back. I can't go back and have the Stargate, and be up to date with the Stargate. The Stargate is gone forever.
You never saw the movie?
I saw the movie in theaters, and I hated it. It was too
Yeah,
dumb
well,
for
the
me.
movie was definitely not the best thing to come out of Stargate, let's
And-
put it like that.
And I just figured
I
the
disagree.
TV show would be a dumber version of the movie. And I actually,
But
you know,
Scott MacGyver.
decades later, I found out actually the TV is the good thing, and the movie is dumb. But
How can you guys
like
say no to
Highlander.
James Spader? How can you guys say no to James Spader and Kurt Russell? That action duo is fantastic. What?
okay,
I
we'll put them in a good
Anderson
movie, and I'll
Kurt
watch it.
Russell.
Better.
So you've seen Tango and
Totally
Cash?
ignoring these guys.
I have not seen Tango and Cash.
Well, that's probably why.
Ah,
Wow,
crap. Hey,
this game really wants to make sure that you fight some mooks. It is
Hold
worried
on.
that you are going to feel deprived
Wait.
if you don't fight 5,000 mooks every time you take a step. Oh my
God, we're
goodness.
gonna
Yeah,
die.
really.
We're gonna die.
Oh, so now the wheel decides
Keep
it wants to
talking
kill
about-
you. Now the wheel decides it's dangerous. Now that we're on its level. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Oh,
I appreciated that kill there where you jumped on his shoulders and the water wheel killed him. That felt simultaneously somewhat emergent, and also like, wait, you jumped on his shoulders like deliberately, right? That wasn't just like a scripted thing.
yeah, that was... I had the A button,
Okay, yeah, that felt like
or the B
simultaneously
button, whatever.
simultaneously emergent and cinematic, which is a really good thing to get out of the game. Because, I mean, you know, people sometimes grouse about things being cinematic, i.e. feeling like a scene, but that's only really a problem when it's that they set up a scene and then they give you some minor control over it because it's outside the usual purview of gameplay. If you actually are in control, and you actually, like, you know, even instigate the moment yourself rather than it just being something that's supposed to happen at that point, then it feels pretty good.
You know what game was actually really good at that? At least providing you the space to do that kind of stuff, even if it totally set it up, was Half-Life. Where they'd totally set you up with like, oh, there's some bad guys down this hill, and you can drop some firing grenades or whatever and feel all awesome, or you can just shoot them, it doesn't really matter. And that game actually did a really good job of...
Yeah.
Gamster's
this
saying
game,
good things about Half-Life.
You know, this is an educational game. I have to say, this is probably a big clue as to why the Mayans went extinct is they built all their water wheels sideways on a cliff.
I don't
where
think
there's
they
no
went
water.
extinct. Aren't there still Mayans down there?
Go extinct.
No, they're extinct, Chris. They're extinct. There are no more temples being built, so therefore no more Mayans.
Oh, this is one of these things. Also, you can see
This
inside
is a
this
Mayan.
thing through the gap.
In its natural
right over there.
habitat. For this 25 cents a week, you too can make sure that the Mayans are not poached out of their natural environment.
Oh wait, there we go. Okay. Yeah.
Please give generously before the apocalypse.
Wait,
I'm leaving a
did we just
wonton.
make it a super scythe, or is this a hammer now?
Now it's
Looks like a hammer to me.
Oh, look what time it is.
Can I call it a
Time to
scammer?
spin around.
I'm calling it a scammer.
Wow.
I'm going with that.
He's
I'm
impaling
going to
people
call
with
it
this
a friend
scythe
maker.
hammer.
Yeah. Well, this time they're killing the mooks for us, so I can't complain too much.
I'm gonna call
Man,
it
who would have thought
Captain
we would have gotten
Bobo's
to the
Comfort
point where
Collection.
we preferred these cutscenes over gameplay?
Well, Marlow Briggs' neutral mask will never cease to be hilarious to me.
I'm watching this. I'm watching this, imagining they're all breakdancing around you while you're murdering. Because
It's not even like he looks like determined. He just looks kind of dead inside.
Yes, he does. You know what? He's going through the same thing we are. Oh, more of this shit again.
Oh look, some mooks. I'll kill
How many guys can you kill before you
Uh-oh.
have to seek psychiatric evaluation?
What?
Is it 20? 50?
Why did the game stop?
because of pre-ordered sales or because of previous games. Damn it! I ruined a good joke.